Hey, what's up you guys, DJ Mama here, and we are here with a post-Photon Hypernova build of Gishki Spright. Yep, we are playing another ritual deck, but, you know, we actually have the Spright engine unlocked, and, yeah, let's just get this started. So, Gishki Spright, it's the whole basic of it is that most of the good Gishkis are level 2, aka the good boy Get Abyss, and we got some really good support from Proton Hypernova in another level 2. But let's get over just, you know, the rituals, because that's what you probably expect from me. So first off, Gishki is an archetype of like fish, sea serpents that ritual summon, and they have a lot of help. With this card, the boy Gishki Abyss, $30 by the way. I'm glad I picked these up for like 10. Alright, when this card's summoned, add a Gishki monster with 1,000 or less defense from your deck to your hand except itself. Now, why is that important? Because there's no once per turn on it. Crazy. So of course we're playing as many as we can. Unfortunately, I only got my hands on 2. Could not get the third version, the third one. Sadly, it is what it is. But if they let me proxy one, I'm using Gishki Vanity. Vanity was like maybe the 3rd or 4th best Gishki you can search off of Abyss. It's like maybe the 5th. Who knows? Vanity just is a hand trap. Technically, you discard it, and your opponent can activate spells, traps, spell trap effects, or monster effects when a Gishki monster is ritual summoned. So when a Gishki ritual spell is activated. Either way, he's technically, don't mess with my ritual spell, please. He's fine, you know. Next up is Grimes. Grimes, Photon Hypernova release. Surprised it's a common, but thank God it is. So Grimes, if you can ritual summon with exactly one ritual monster with this card, can be the entire requirement. So a level 2 can mean an entire big Gishki ritual monster. Isn't that great? And if he's normal or special, you can summon a Gishki monster from your deck. We have like the best target right there. Crazy. There he is. I don't know why I didn't focus there. So Grimes is insane. So if there's a level 2 archetype that just summons other level 2s, why not summon Grimes? Grimes is really good. Gets you more advantage, and you gotta play 3 of them. He's really probably easy to get. Commons is insane. Next up, Shadow. Alright, this is one of the earlier sports. My super Shadow. If you ritual summon one, he's also an entire requirement. He's also searchable off Abyss because he has 1,000. And he can discard himself and add a ritual spell card from deck to hand. And of course, we're running 3 of them things. Sam the Light is not kind to there. Alright, next up, 3 Vision. Vision is the boy. He's also can be a whole requirement for a ritual. And he can discard himself to add the ritual monster from deck to hand. And speaking of the ritual monster, we're playing Nehemiah. This is their new ritual big boss card. So on ritual summon, you can target a 1 water monster in your graveyard, special summon this card, and it can't be destroyed by battle with a monster special summon from the extra deck. And at 3k, very big. But the big part of the effect, obviously, once per turn, your opponent activates a monster effect. Return 1 Gishki ritual monster from 1 Gishki ritual monster you control to the hand, and if you do, negate it and shuffle it into the deck. It's not get negate and destroy, we negate and shuffle, which is insane. So we play 2 of it, and that's mostly it. And now we're going on to even more Photon Hypernova support. Focused Aqua Mirror. Add 1 Gishki monster from your deck to your hand. That's all you needed to know, really. But it does some more. During the end phase, if you control a water ritual monster, you can banish this card. Set 1 Aqua Mirror spell trap directly from your deck to the graveyard. You can only use this effect of Aqua Mirror once per turn. Wait, so if I draw 2 focalization or focused Aqua Mirror, I can activate twice. What is that? Like, it seems only the banish effect is once per turn, but the search, which is the one you want to do, it's kind of nice. So focused is obviously a 3 of, and it's insane because you can set another you can't set Aqua Mirror, but you can set the ritual spells. Photo Mirror, this is one of the early ones. It can be used to summon any Gishki ritual monster. You must pay life points equal to the level's monsters times 500 when this card resolves. So if they negate it, I don't take any life. But I will be taking a lot of life because Neremiah is at level 10. So that's 5k damage. Next up, Necro Mirror. This card can be used to summon an ritual monster. You can tribute monsters from your hand, field, whose totals levels equals the level of the ritual monster you must ritual summon, or tribute one face-up monster your opponent controls. Yep, they made a ritual spell, have a kaiju-like effect. Crazy. If you ritual summon this using this card, you can use life points equal to the original attack of the monster. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Gishki monster in your graveyard, place it on the top of the deck. And if you do, place this card on the bottom of the deck. So you're always having a advantage. You always have, you won't deck out. Crazy. And next up, of course, we're playing the regular Aqua Mirror. This card, yeah, must tribute monsters from the field or hand whose total level equals the level of the ritual monsters. But since they already hit the requirement, these three right here, Grimes, Shadow, and Vision, they don't really, that doesn't really do anything. Yep, you can shuffle this card from the graveyard into the deck, target a Gishki monster, ritual monster in my graveyard, and return it to the hand. Very good. Next up, let's talk about the sprites. So let's get some space in here. Move them a little off screen. Move the ritual spells around, because we got to also talk about the main deck, the other half of the main deck anyway. Of course, Sprite Blue. I think these guys don't need no introduction, but yeah, level 2 deck is level 2. So 3 Sprite Blue is what it is. We have 2 Jet. 2 Jet seems fine. We have 1 Carrot and 2 Red. Love to see that. We also have, of course, 3 Sprite Smashers. We have a Double Cross, and in our hand trap lineup, we play Ashu, Gamma, Driver, Called By for 40. That is the deck. So, not really excited about it, but if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. Like, you should probably mix these ratios, probably play this card instead of that one, play more of this. I'll answer everything in the comments down below, but yeah. Hint trips, just a few of them, because you're not always going to go first. Alright, we'll get to the extra deck. The extra deck still needs some tweaking from me, but let me know in the comments what I should be running in there. But I think the extra deck is kind of fine at the moment. And let me know if you guys have a third Abyss, by the way. Alright. Oh, collecting all these cards is crazy. Maybe Vanity will be good. Who knows? Vanity buyout, please? No, I'm just kidding. Don't do it. Don't do it! Alright. The extra deck. Ugh. So, of course, we all thought these level 2s. We got to do something with them. So, of course, 2 Gigantic is a pretty good way to start. He does lock you into level 2, so make sure you summon the ritual monster first if you can, because it is a negate. And this will lock you into level 2s and rank 2s and, link 2s. So make sure Neremiah is out before Sprite, unless you want to just do Sprite stuff. Next up, a new card, Ninja Shadow Mosquito. It's a weird card released in Crystal's Revenge. It's obviously a rank 2. Can't be destroyed by battle, and you take no damage from battles involving this card. All monsters your opponent controls must attack if able. When an attack is declared, you can activate one of these effects. Attach material from this card, and if you do, place a hallucination counter? I think that's what that says. Hallucination counter? On one face-up monster your opponent controls, the effects of, if any, of the monsters with the hallucinations are negated. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of one monster with a hallucination counter. So it's technically a burn effect, and you take no battle damage, so yeah, pretty nice. Next up, Onibimaru. Kind of removal. Love to see him. Centuria. I think this is the better Centuria, but we still run Centuria because, he kind of be nice. Gustamex. The Neremias is a 10. So if you have 2 Neremias and you want to burn for 2k, there you go. Burn damage. Next up, of course, we have a Downerd and a Zeus line to round out the XCs. for either Santeria or Ninja Shadow Mosquito, but the hallucination counters effects obviously don't really apply afterwards. Next up, the links. Of course, two Sprite Elf. This card is insane. This card is schnasty. Just reacting to revive not only on your turn, but your opponent's turn at level 2. Very nasty. We're not playing Toad in this. We could, but I chose not to. Sprind. Love to see him. Dark. Very good. Just very good in this format. He's insane. Sad I haven't been playing most decks, but most of my decks have been light. So it's hard to make a dark in that deck. Sorry, man. IP into access code. And then Underworld Goddess is our IP bridge. So that's that. And that's the extra deck. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions, because I'm still trying to learn this deck and how to play it correctly. Okay, and now we're going to the side. The side's still not done yet, but I'm like tinkering with it. So the side, we're going to start with, of course, 3 Dark Ruler no more. This card's not great right now because they're not there's no like unbeatable boards like there was with Casino tier limit where it made with like Curious Nightmare Griffin. But Dark Ruler's still kind of nice. Still kind of nice. Next up, back row removal. People are playing Labyrinth. We gotta Twin Twister them, Heartbeat Feather Duster them, get those back row out of there. If they're playing Floodgates, I need them out of there. I don't like having Floodgates up. And then we have Experimentals, another Jet, another Smashers. Aqua Mirror Illusion is pretty nice. I like this card. Special summon a Gishki Ritual monster from your hand. It can attack and is returned during the end phase. Is a very nice effect with Neremias, who's just a negate. Very nice. So I might actually play this, and you can set it off with a Focalizations effect. I can tinker with the Instant Fusion for Alvain. That's kind of funny, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to do that. This is just tinkering stuff. Another Aqua Mirror. These apparently are going to be good next format. Change of Heart and Mind Control. They're going to be alright. And I think I actually might play the Chaos Hunters, which is good for against Kashtira specifically. When your opponent special summons a monster, except during a damage step, discard 1 card, special summon this card from your hand, and your opponent cannot banish cards, period. So that kind of runs, put the dent in their things. And next up, some other things I'm considering playing. Cat Shark. I did get myself a Cat Shark. Very nice. I think that's about it. I just have this is just the extras file, actually. Yeah. So there's that. Let me know what you guys think about Gishki Spright. I can't wait to play this when Photon Hypernova is actually released, so I still have time. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.